Crystal blue we glide, chasing dreams where the oceans collide. Boards like arrows, hearts on fire. Ride the mystic wave, let it take you higher. Glen Polly can't cause the world's our empire. Salt in our veins, the surf's our choir. From Bally's roar to Cali's tide, we carve the planet, the seas are guide. Legends born where the waters conspire. Swells rising, whispers in the spray. The world turns, but we ride today. Ride the mystic wave, let it take you higher. Glen Polly can't cause the world's our empire. Salt in our veins, the surf's our choir. Barrels twist, horizons bend. The sea's a stage with no end. Every crest, the tale we
AP News. I'm Ed Donahue. Now that Congress has approved release of the Jeffrey Epstein files at the Justice Department, President Trump must first sign the bill. Attorney General Pam Bondi was asked what's next.
It has not yet been signed, but we will continue to follow the law, again, while protecting victims, but also providing maximum transparency.
Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer says the president needs to be transparent.
He must not use the excuse of frivolous investigations to release some Epstein documents while intentionally hiding others that deserve to be seen by the American public. This is not an invitation for Donald Trump to pick and choose his version of the truth.
Harvard University has reopened an investigation into connections between former President Larry Summers and Jeffrey Epstein. Summers is a former Treasury Secretary. Former FBI Director James Comey was back in court. He's accused of lying to Congress. The AP's Eric Tucker in Alexandria, Virginia, reports Comey wants the case thrown out.
The Justice Department, in a fairly remarkable concession, acknowledged that not all grand jurors were present for the return of the second and final indictment in the case. Now, Comey's lawyers say that's an immediate grounds for dismissal. The judge said that's too weighty of an issue to decide on the spot, so we expect to see that resolved at some point soon.
Comey says the case against him is vindictive. The Labor Department says it will not be releasing a full jobs report for October on Friday because the 43-day federal government shutdown meant it couldn't calculate the unemployment rate and some key numbers. Instead, it will release some of the October jobs data. The September jobs report will be released tomorrow. The House has voted to reprimand Illinois Democrat Chuy Garcia over an eyebrow-raising succession plan for his congressional seat. More information at apnews.com. This is AP News. The nation's trade deficit fell by nearly 24% in August.
As President Trump's tariffs tamp down imports. The Commerce Department report, coming 7 weeks late because of the government shutdown, shows the gap fell from $78.2 billion in July to $59.6 billion in August. At a U.S.-Saudi investment summit, President Trump thanked an audience of foreign investors, saying the tariffs are bringing factories and jobs to the U.S.
I want to thank you for bringing all those jobs and all those great opportunities to America.
Bill Adams, chief economist at Comerica Bank, writes that, quote, August's smaller trade deficit will be a tailwind for third quarter real GDP, since it means that more U.S. expenditures were directed toward domestically produced goods and services rather than foreign ones, unquote. The annual picture, however, is a different story. The U.S. trade deficit is still up by 25% compared to the same period last year. Jennifer King, Washington.
I'm Ed Donahue, AP News.
If you see something, say something, and stay anonymous. Call Crime Stoppers at 234-7272 or submit a tip online at nmicrimestoppers.com. No names, no caller ID, no recordings, just your info. And if your tip leads to an arrest, you could earn up to $1,000 in cash. Your tips have helped take hundreds of criminals off the streets in the NMI. It works because of you. Crime Stoppers, we want your information, not your name. PHI is your local pharmacy serving customers in Cagman, Garapan, and Dandan since 1996. Shop PHI Pharmacy for all your prescriptions, and we even offer a large line of multivitamin supplements. Our Dandan location is open weekdays from 8 to 6 and 8 to 4 on weekends. Or visit our Garapan and Cagman locations weekdays from 8 to 6 and 8 to 1 on Saturdays. Check us out online at phipharmacy.com or follow us on Facebook. PHI is a locally owned independent community Health Mart pharmacy. Health Mart, taking the time to listen and care.
It's the 12 packs of Christmas from Bud Light to you. Buy a pack here at home, win big prizes too. Gather your friends, the season is here. It's the 12 packs of Christmas from Bud Light.
The 12 weeks of cheers are on. Purchase any 12-pack of Bud Light, Budweiser, or Michelob Ultra cans now through December 19th for your chance to win a trip for two to watch your favorite NFL team live, plus weekly prizes. Details at currentcnmi.com.
Hey, bro, can I grab your bush?
Yeah, man, go for it.
Right on. Thanks, bro. Hey, bro, can I grab your bush too?
Sure, bro. Go ahead.
Thanks.
Now I can grab my own bush. Saipan, it's time to grab your bush. Pick up a 12-pack of ice-cold Bush, and you're in for more than just a refreshing beer. Every 12-pack gives you a chance to win exclusive Bush gear and more. So don't wait. Swing by your favorite store, grab your Bush, and join the fun. Because here in Saipan, the best moments are even better with Bush. Grab your Bush today.
magic that brings us all near. Sharing tales of hope, dreams that shine bright. Good morning, Marianas, together we ignite. So join the palm trees, we dance through the days. Rhythm and soul in so many ways. Together we rise through the moments we share. Good morning, Marianas, feel the love everywhere. Wake up to the sunshine in the morning light. Good vibes all around, everything feels right. And Brad on the show, bringing joy to our day. Into the Marianas breeze, let the worries drift away. Yeah, that was the air. Connection grows stronger. We show that we care. Rocks on to feel the soulful flow. Good right on in Mariana, that's where you belong. The sweet island breeze and the ocean's embrace. Brad's got the stories, sunlight repays. Southside meditated, fall in this ride. Yeah, we're shining with love as our guide. So raise your voices high, let the music play on. Good morning, Marianas, we're where you belong.
Good morning, Marianas. Good morning. It is Thursday. It is Thirsty Thursday. Thursday at 7:44 a.m. You're all caught up now with all the latest that's happened in the world and all around the United States as well. Thanks to the Associated Press, you're all caught up with some of our sponsors. We're going to hear from some of them in a little bit too, so that's not too bad. Today is going to be a great one, folks. If you're thinking that you want to call off today and go and do something fun, today could be that day. We are looking at some isolated showers, a little sprinkle here and there. That's not so bad. But we're looking at mostly sunny skies all day long and a little bit of wind out there. Gusts as high as 24 miles per hour, but we're looking at a high near 87. A picture perfect day. Tonight, though, chance is going to be up there that it's going to get windier and we're probably going to get a little bit of rain tomorrow. Don't worry about tomorrow, but tomorrow we got scattered showers and thunderstorms and partly sunny with a high near 86. So take advantage of it today. The wind's got to pick up as that storm starts making its way in. And but right now we're good to go. It's going to be a beautiful one. Right now, though, right now our regular weather guy is out there chasing chickens. Hold on one second. He's out there chasing chickens right now around the world. It's pretty funny. Anyway, this weekend, hopefully we're going to be pretty good. There's going to be a mix between partly cloudy and mostly sunny. The question is, which one's more importantly? Partly cloudy means only a little bit of clouds and mostly sun. Mostly sunny means mostly sun with a little bit of clouds. I don't know, but that's how they do it. And we should have a great weekend, but again, tomorrow it's going to be a little bit rainy, so take advantage of it today while you can, folks. Yeah, great to see you guys this morning. And good morning. Thanks for tuning in today. Eric Mopnus, my man, my veteran brother in arms over here. Great to see you. Patty Itamar, great to see you. Thanks so much for tuning in. Les from One Way. Great to see you. Tobak Castro, the tit man from Tanda. Buenos good smelling people. We finally showered this morning. I love it. Yes. Well, hey, I showered too. It was great. He's what? Yeah, I'm telling you. He is. He's chasing chickens. That's what's going on. Yes. Yes, that would be great. Or sooner. That was Landon. Because I've got an 8:15. Yeah, at 8:15, we're going to have IT&E CEO David Gibson on today. Should be fine. And, man, it's going to be a good interview because we're going to hear all about what we've got going on because we're going to have buried fiber now all throughout the entire Marianas. It's going to be a great deal. But we're going to hear from him directly. We're waiting on Landon getting in and jumping in with us, too, here in just a little bit while he is gallivanting around the world, chasing chickens and all of that. I know, yes, Toby. Remember, that's an old segment that we have not done in a while. And maybe that's something, maybe we need to return to that. That was something that I think that started before most of our regular viewers were in there. Hold on. Let's see if I can pull one out. I don't know. Do we lose everybody if we bust that out? I mean, pick a song. I mean, really, we can pick a song. Let's see. Name one. Name a good one that we could bust into. By the way, I want to say thanks to you guys. Oh, yeah, that's perfect. Here, perfect. Ooh, actually, Landon is back from outer space. He's going to be walking into the NOAA office, or National Weather Service office, in just a little bit, and he'll be able to join us, so that's going to be pretty cool. Man, I'll tell you, we have some fun lined up for the rest of the day as well, and for the rest of the week. Tomorrow should be awesome as well. Tomorrow I'm really excited about. And then we get a lot of activities this weekend, so... and we haven't posted all the stories yet, but we've got about 6 that are about ready to pop all over the place. And we want to also get you in the loop with this softball camp that's happening again this weekend. Mariah Sablon and the team are out there making good things happen for folks throughout the CNMI. By the way, speaking of Mariah, she posted some videos yesterday that got my blood boiling. I'm telling you, it's that sake alert going on, folks. You got to be careful out there in the Marianas, because there's some people out there who want to do bad things to you, or at least do bad things to your property. And that's not awesome. We're going to show you a little bit of this. Hold on one second. Oh, sorry guys, that's the wrong button for me. Don't worry, that's a good commercial too. We're not going to show you that one yet. Hold on. It would be great. Let's turn off the music for this. I want you guys to see this in advance. This is a guy. Now, she posted this yesterday. Look at that guy. In his left hand, he's got bolt cutters that he's like, oh, I'm slick. I'm just going to put them in my trunk so she doesn't notice. She's asking this guy, hey, what are you doing at my house? He's like, I'm here to do work, but the bush cutter's locked up. And she's like, who'd you talk to? He's like, Joe. Who TF is Joe is basically it. Here, we're going to watch this one again.
Yeah. Joe. Who called you? Joe. Joe? Yeah. Who's Joe? The worker.
See, he's trying to hide it. See how he's hiding it by his left-hand side, like holding it by his leg and everything like that? No way that guy was up to anything other than negative stuff. That guy was trying to break in and steal her stuff. Keep an eye on that car. Keep an eye on that guy. She also posted with some of the details. The guy's got 2 different license plates, one on the front and one on the back. Here, you're going to be able to see. Yeah, no kidding, Tobot. That would happen for me, too. This is when he rolled up to the house. Right? Just your regular, everyday, average sake. See how he's holding it by his side there, too? Trying to make it so, those cars are walking by or driving by. He's like, no, I'm going to be cool. I'm going to hold it. I'm going to conceal it on the right side of my body so nobody can see that I've got bolt cutters. Then he goes over there and tries to get it done. And that's when Mo gets home and just happens to see this turkey. And, man, I'll tell you, guys, this is not awesome at all. I want to get that guy back on there. Let's see if we can't get the other one back on. One sec. Here, it's this one. This is the security camera footage.
What are you doing in the yard? Yeah. Joe. Who called you? Joe.
You see it's a little glitchy, as she's advancing it to make sure you can see it. But this is
Joe?
it.
Yeah. Who's Joe? The worker.
I'll tell you, if that guy is at my house, that guy is not leaving in one piece.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't even have to pull out any of the firearms to do the damage, but that guy would definitely get damaged pretty well. And so so keep an eye out for that car, folks. That's one of the reasons why I'm posting this. That guy with his I don't know. Is that supposed to be a spoiler because of the high speed going on over there? Too fast, too furious. But that guy literally was going to their house to steal stuff. I mean, if someone says you can go and do work at their house, could you ever imagine that it would be within the realm of what you're allowed to do, to go and use your own bolt cutters to cut open a lock on their shed to do it, unless they actually physically told you? There's no way that person was anything but dirty, filthy Saki, right? That's it.
Yeah. Go. Go.
Remember that car, folks. Remember that car. Yeah, I did think about the Joe Mama, Louisa. That is awesome.
Yeah. That worker?
See how he's trying to shield from her the bolt cutters? Like he's slick. So it's not a spoiler on there. It's just like the black end of the hood, like he spray painted it or something. Yeah, so she did post about the guy's license plate and everything. He had a different license plate in the front and in the back. But just keep note of that car, folks. That's not one that you want around your place. But the video's from yesterday, during the day. That's 1:15 in the morning. So, yeah, no kidding. So, you guys, if you know who it is, that's one thing. I'm sure DPS and Crime Stoppers would love to know who that is. But everybody else, I mean, that's it. You want to spread the word about it. We'll post it. We tried to reach out to Mo to hear about it as well. The main thing is, we want people to know, like, that's a car. If that car is in your area, that's somebody who's trying to steal from your place. And it's not like that guy's going to complain about that we're posting it or saying it, because that guy knows what he was doing. And it's not like, no, I always carry it like that. I'm like, oh, you always carry it like that? Sometimes it's with your left side, sometimes it's with your right side. Oh, yeah, Nate? No, dude. Dude was trying to steal from her. And that's not awesome. So, guys, keep an eye out. And if you do see him, give a heads up to DPS. I'm sure they're looking for him, too. Thank goodness that there's a lot of people out here that have security cameras who are showing this kind of stuff. There was even a vandalism thing that happened here in the CETA building. It happened last night. Yeah, Joe King, nice. I like that, Bruce. But there was an event something happened here at CETA last night. The CETA vehicle, the CX-5, the Mazda CX-5 downstairs, got all beat up. And you can see the guy's dirty-ass feet all over it. He hit it with the right, and then when he got to the front fender, he hit it with the left. And I can only tell because his feet are so dirty, it's all over. He tried ripping off the license plate in the front, tried ripping off the license plate in the back, and not awesome. So now this could be the guy. It's not fair for me to say that it's that guy. But I have video yesterday. There was an incident down here at Downtown Market, right outside, where there was some local guy who's living over there in the trees, and he was arguing with another guy who I have no idea who the other guy is. But I heard all this yelling while I was up here. I don't know where that guy's from, the trees guy. No idea where he's from. But he was yelling. He seemed like he was high on something. He was walking in the middle of the street, and the guys from DPS, they were over there to deal with it. But that other guy was walking away. They weren't doing anything with him. He was just crossing the street. Should I just show you guys that video? It was kind of disturbing. I'm like, what's going on here? I can't do that. Why not? Because I'll tell you, these guys who are all cracked out, they need to get arrested. They need to go to jail. And if they have a regular problem, I say leave them. Leave them in there. But this overhead view from the other night of this guy all cracked out. Here it is. Here, let's share this file to the computer, and you guys are going to be able to see it. I don't know how the audio is going to sound to you guys because I didn't use a fancy microphone or anything. I just shot it from up here on the third floor to watch this guy. And I'm like, I was surprised that DPS was letting him, he was blocking traffic as he was stumbling across the street. This guy. Yeah, and oh, there you got the right hat for it, for the music anyway. Yeah, send them to the Northern Islands. I like that, Chris. Yeah, that was just wild. We'll watch it one more time. Just I felt weird just shooting it because the guy was just wild. And he just ended up walking into those trees. And you'll see the guys, and he's saying, "Oh yes, about to you, about to you." So the guy, that cruiser right there, that guy was just laughing. He thought it was hilarious. But the guy right here in the bottom left of the screen, I paused it because the video is almost done. I think there's 2 seconds left. But that guy with the sunglasses over the do-rag, he was talking to the officer while he was sitting down on the curb. So I wonder if those two got into some kind of an altercation or something like that there, and these two were called to a disturbance. But the officers, they had already dealt with it. But that guy had been yelling for a while. He had been yelling for a while, and I popped out and I couldn't find it. I couldn't see where it was. But then, so I came back into the office, did some more editing and stuff. And then when I heard it again, I'm like, oh man, this guy, something, it really is happening. So then we called him, and that was it. Luisa says, that guy was yelling at our kids one night at the ball field. We're calling him, but he didn't want. Yeah, I'll tell you, like, people who are like that, who are all cracked out, we need to give them a home that is not with us. And I'm 100% on board with that. You know, I know we have the Hope Center. It's like we should have a no Hope Center. I know, that's terrible. That's terrible. All right, hey, we're going to be calling our buddy now, Landon. You're going to hear some cool weather stuff. It's popping up on the screen right now. Although he's not going to be able to see us with the camera and everything this time, we can still see him, which is great. Landon, good morning. Welcome back.
Good morning. It is good to be back. Fresh off the plane like late last night, and been up since 3 o'clock this morning unpacking. It's chaos, and I've been in the office for a little while. So I was going to take a sick day today, but it's going to be a full day here at the office.
I love it. That's what you get. No sick days for you.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So what's new up there in Saipan?
Oh, well, we got all kinds of stuff happening here in Saipan. We have beautiful weather here. It is gusty but nice. But it looks like it's going to take a little bit of a turn tomorrow. We got good news that we've got a new buried fiber system coming in here from NTIA. Announced it yesterday. We're going to have IT&E CEO David Gibson come on with us in about 15 minutes or so. So I mean, we got all kinds of cool stuff. But nothing's as cool as the guy who's on the other end of this camera right now.
Yeah, like I said, I just got back fresh off the plane late last night, and so I'm trying to log into my computer over here. It just came up. The weather network is up and running, so we're looking at the live feed of the satellite. And you just gave my weather report. You said it's gusty and breezy, and that's really going to be it the next several days through the weekend. And so we're going to talk about that a little bit later. But my gosh, I've got spoils of war.
Oh,
I got about a dozen of these from Walmart. I've got so much coffee.
Ooh.
Some coffee on the house if anybody from Saipan wants to visit me before I drink this all in about, I don't know, I got about a year's supply of coffee.
Nice. I literally,
it's been good.
So I like that Black Rifle coffee. It's good stuff. I like the company and what it's about and all that stuff. So I bought it, and it's starting to get pretty expensive. So I got it. It was a lot cheaper when I first started getting it, but even at the troop store now, it's like almost $18. It's like $17.99. So
yeah, they're catching on apparently.
Yeah. So I was talking with one of my veteran buddies. I'm like, I wonder, sometimes if I go on eBay, I can find stuff. And so I'm like, I wonder if I could find it online. And I did on eBay.
Right.
$12 free shipping to Saipan. It got here in about a week. So that's literally from $18 to $12, including shipping. Yes.
So who on eBay does free shipping to our islands?
That guy.
I'm fascinated. That's huge.
Oh, that guy. I don't know. I have bought so many things with free shipping from eBay. And it's not like eBay is the company I'm buying it from, right? It's like whoever that seller is.
Yep.
But I go back and forth between like Amazon and eBay, and I'm like, hell yes, I've got $12 bag of Black Rifle coffee. I haven't opened it yet. I am one cup, like my next cup of coffee is going to be from that bag. But I saw you got 8 o'clock coffee.
I've got some kind of Lavazza.
Oh my God. Oh, Lavazza is great stuff.
Yeah, I just gotta, like I said, I was loading up at Ross in Elizabeth City. I like Ross on Guam, but Ross in my hometown has far more coffee options. So I've just got a whole barricade of coffee right now on my desk.
Oh, hell, listen to this. Tobot's in the comments. He said, one of our little mom and pop stores here, it's called Min Yang Mark. It's got Chick-fil-A sauce.
No kidding.
No way.
Do they have the barbecue or is it just the Chick-fil-A sauce?
Oh, I don't know. We're going to have to find out. He also said, I bet.
They have like 5 different sauces.
He says, I bet Landon has the ferret coffee.
I gave 2 bags of that to my dad because I went through Bali on my way back from Dubai and whenever I was in Dubai in July, and my dad wanted the cat poop coffee, and so it was on his bucket list after seeing the movie with Morgan Freeman.
Yes.
And so that's when I made my pit stop to Bali and got a couple bags, and I gave him some cat poop grounds, beans, and espresso mix.
Wow.
So he's got all kinds of it.
That's excellent. Wow. And it's not like, here, Dad, here's a bag of crap.
That's every other day of the year.
That's awesome. Hey, well, you were traveling all over the place, and folks always up to wanting to know like what's going on with our weather. By the way, you sent us that picture, and you're like, "This is my current sitch," with you and that chicken. What was the story behind that thing?
Yeah, that
you
was
making friends.
Visiting my stepbrother in Camden County, North Carolina. And so I was visiting his house for the first time. He was showing me the place in his big barn in the backyard. He's got his own chickens. My sister has chickens. My stepbrother has chickens. I guess it's time for me to get chickens too. But they're the friendliest things. And they just came right up to you. They would start pecking you and stuff. But I was able to pick up some of them. They were smiling for a photo.
I love it. They were smiling for the photo?
If you call it a smile.
Wow. Yeah, that is pretty awesome. Oh man, I thought I just saved it. How come it did not go to my chicken file? I want to show that. I want to show people. Yeah, it's a weird, out of context sentence. I want to say. I want to show people your chicken. So that's.
Could be worse.
Yeah, it could be. Let's just stay with chicken. All right. So here we go. This is the picture that we got from Landon the other day, saying this current sitch. I'm like, okay, there's got to be more to this story. So, but that's it.
Yeah. Welcome to farmland. So I'm looking at getting a goat. Somebody was asking if I wanted a goat over here, and of course that would help with my swordgrass, my runaway swordgrass. But chickens, if I could have like unlimited eggs. My sister gets about 6 to 10 eggs per day. That's a great problem to have.
That is a great problem to have. And people do say that you are the goat of weather. So goat of meteorology. So, why not the greatest of all time? Tell us what we got on tap. You said it's breezy and all that other stuff. You want to walk us through it real quick?
Yeah, that's exactly it. And so we are hardcore into the transition season, going from the wet season where we've had these tropical disturbances. We had that system come through a couple weeks ago, caused a little bit of an uproar and some mess. But we're starting to see these periods of strong surging trades come through. And that's typical around Thanksgiving through Christmas into the New Year timeframe. This is going to be the theme for the next several weeks. But is the wet season over completely? Not necessarily, because we're seeing a lot of tropical moisture across Micronesia with this disturbance down there. I don't think this poses a threat for us, but it's going to zip by to the west, passing south of Guam later this weekend. It could bring some showers to Guam and Rota, but not so much right now for Tinian and Saipan. But the trades are surging north of 10 North, and that's going to be the theme through the end of the week, the weekend, into early next week. We do have a high rip of rip currents for east-facing reefs, and that's because that large trade wind swell. So if you're going to be out there along the reef, the coastal areas, doing any hiking at, I think, Forbidden Island and Bird Island, watch out because those waves are going to be up, surf's up, and those currents are going to be strong. That's going to wrap around the north side, the grotto, and then also near Abjan Beach, where those currents are going to be much stronger between Tinian and Saipan. So watch out. This is the season that most people have problems getting caught in rip currents and fatalities in the water. So rip current risk is in effect. We have a high surf advisory that's likely in the coming days, but also a small craft advisory is going to be issued later today for higher seas coming the next few days, starting tomorrow and through the weekend. So not the best time to be out on the waters, but play it safe because the weather will be fine. It is going to be sunny with isolated showers, but those winds will be up, the surf will be up, and the waves will be up.
Yeah, and that's we're hoping for good weather for next week because we got our boys going down there for Little League for some baseball stuff.
Yeah, other than these little spotty trade wind showers, that's going to be the theme for the next several days. Just these spotty trade wind showers. They're not going to be necessarily heavy, but they could be like briefly moderate to heavy, but moving right on by. They're not going to sit over place and cause problems.
Wow. Well, I'll tell you, this is my kind of weather. I like it when it's still blowing around and it feels good outside. The weather is great. I mean, this is it. I don't think you can get much better than this.
Yeah, we're going to get into the great time of the year for the cooler temperatures, the higher breezes and stuff, especially up in the higher elevations of Saipan. I know where you live. You're going to have that great breeze going through your house. Open up those windows, let the breeze blow through there.
Yep.
But again, play it safe because this is the time of the year that we have the high surf, we have the strong rip currents, and we have the larger waves out of the open waters. This is the time of year that boat accidents happen. People get pulled out in rip currents. So play it safe as we go through the holiday season.
Yeah, we've had some pretty big waves come through. I mean, what we like to do on the weekends is head down to the beach on some of the east-facing exposures, and unfortunately, there's no reef there to slow stuff down. But when it does finally get to the spot where we go, the waves are crashing pretty high, and when you're getting bounced around in there that it's a little bit tough. But right now, it's kind of like just perfect. A couple of weeks ago, it was rainy and nasty with that same amount of surf. But right now, it's just pretty sweet.
Yeah, this is the great time of year. It's going to be the holidays. And remember, if you put out those inflatable ornaments into your yard, those are Christmas decorations, that's what I call yard debris, because these trade wind surges can come through, and they can be packing winds similar to like a tropical depression at times, especially those gusts. And they can blow your Christmas stuff around. So make sure your lights, your decorations, your ornaments are very well anchored and attached to whatever they're attached to, because those trade winds can surge over the next month.
Well, I do love Christmas. I don't know that I love it as early as you. I wait until after Thanksgiving to start thinking Christmas, but you do not mess around.
And I'm way late this year. I mean, this is really all I've got this year. So maybe next week I got to step it up just a little bit.
Yeah, you just got back. You just got back.
I just got back.
Yesterday, when I stopped home, excuse me, I saw our Christmas lights were out. I'm like, oh my gosh, like it's so early. It's so early. My wife put them out. That's like a little message. Hey, you guys start doing stuff. I'm like, not so early.
I got it last night and the stoplights were out. So we had rolling blackouts and stuff because of the power plants. It's a good welcome back to Guam.
Wow, you guys have the rolling power outages?
Yeah, they've been going on for a couple of days. I think the Ukadu power plant, the new power plant, that's offline for some pre-commissioning work. But one of our other generators at the PD power plant, that went offline a couple of days ago. So now it's just that afternoon problem during the heat of the day when people are going home and cranking up their AC units.
That would be my Guam rap name, PD Power Plant. Like, that is awesome. Like, I would go on tour. All right, yo, let's give it up for PD Power Plant.
What kind of a plant? This is a PD plant.
Is it really?
No.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what this. I've had it since I took this position 5 years ago.
Well, you can tell it's really thriving. It's got 7 leaves, and
it's green. I'm happy about that.
That plant watches the Charlie Brown Christmas special with envy of how flourishing the Charlie Brown Christmas tree is.
You know, I'm gonna put lights on it next week.
Oh, gosh.
One light.
What did that tree do to you? Like that's awesome. I love this idea. That I can't wait to see that one adorned with Christmas stuff. Maybe one piece of tinsel to really glam it up.
It's gonna be hanging over.
That's awesome. All right. Well, hey, I'm glad you're back. That you got through all the travel nightmares and everything. And while you were back in the mainland, you somehow fixed the whole government shutdown. It happened because after you got it fixed, then you decided to come back.
Yeah, and I had no delays coming back, and I was hoping. I've had so many flight delays and some reroutes and cancellations. The one set of flights I wanted delayed was yesterday, and it was spotless, not a single problem.
Nice. Hey, and Tobot said, "Hey, Landon is." Oh, he said that you are so Christmas spirited. That's not a question. Yes, he is indeed. I'll tell you, Tobot. Last year when we were there, we were walking through the halls, and there was one Christmas elf that went through and decorated that whole place, and you're looking at him right there.
Yeah. Yep. I used to, when I was still in the operations way back in 2019. Put up a 9-foot Christmas tree at my workstation. Had the most decked out workstation. We had the National Geographic folks from London. They were filming for a typhoon series. And so they were between filming shots. We were all putting up lights and garland in the office. So it was really fun in 2019. Now I just do the hallway and my own office space.
Awesome. All right. Well, I can't wait. I'll see if I can get down there again. I don't know. I was supposed to go last weekend, and you wouldn't have been there anyway. But I might, might be getting down there in a couple of weeks or so. I got to make a real quick trip, and then make it back over here. I got a longer trip to make too. But either way, it would be cool to see what the office ends up looking like this year.
Yeah, I'm interested too.
And I want to try some of that coffee. Definitely.
Yeah, I'll have you over.
Are those all K-cups?
It's all K-cups.
Nice.
All the beans and grounds are at my house for my other coffee machines.
Do you have one of those espresso machines at your house?
And we'll put this on top of the coffee. We'll try that out.
Chick-fil-A coffee. It's a Chick-fil-A latte over at the National Weather Service. I want to say thanks to Landon for giving us an update and just for hanging out for a little while and chatting it up.
Yeah.
Welcome back, Landon. Thanks for the update and good to talk to you.
And see y'all next week.
All right. We sure will. All right, folks. That is the man, the myth, the legend, the goat of all weather, Landon Idlet. I got to remember that. Jeez, Idlet. I got to remember this. Like an eyelid. Or eye so lit. All right. All right. Well, that's what we got. Thanks so much, Landon. We'll talk to you soon. And but now, you think that was cool. Well, it was cool, to be fair. It was very cool. But we have another call coming up right now. We're not messing around. So let's see if we can't get him on the horn. Hold on. I actually got to tell him you're not going to be able to see me. We'll be able to see him here in a second. It's gonna light up our day. Now he won't be able to see us, unfortunately. I'm not that cool, but we do have him on the screen right now. Good morning. That's David Gibson, the CEO from IT&E. Good morning, David.
Good morning. Half a day.
Half a day, Zentiro. Are you? You're in Guam right now?
I am in Guam.
Look at that.
I was there on the island last week, though.
It is a crystal clear connection. It's almost like you've got some great bandwidth over there, and I've got great bandwidth over here. Hey, Dave, great catching up with you and messaging a little bit, but we had some good news that came through yesterday that the NTIA made their big announcement that we're good to go to proceed, right?
That's correct. They finalized, they approved the final proposal that came from the Commonwealth Broadband Office, and we're set to start the process.
That's awesome. And so for everybody that is watching, we didn't get a lot of prep. We just hopped off a different call and got right to you because this is the time that we had available for you. And the news is that it's about the broadband program that's going to go to
everybody throughout the Marianas, and it's about now buried fiber. This was a long process building up to it. Can you kind of give us a little recap?
Oh God, I don't know if you have enough time. Yeah, so the process originally started with the Biden administration. And it was to bring broadband to underserved communities in the United States. Ultimately, the process became prolonged for a lot of reasons, and the Trump administration came in and basically expedited it starting in June. And where we are now is really the byproduct of that expedited process.
And so now, I mean, we know that there was a lot going on for this stuff, but basically it's so that everyone's going to be able to have some affordable, high-speed internet to make it equitable so that everybody's got it. But this is to make sure that all the hardware is in place too, right? So this is going to bring, there were all kinds of different options. People bid on the way that they thought they could do it for X amount of dollars. You guys came in, you had the lowest bid, and you got in there with the highest, well, the highest quality stuff, it sounded like.
Well, I mean, you really can't go wrong with buried fiber. It's almost infinitely scalable with regards to capacity, and then the fact that it's buried really it adds another layer of security and reliability, especially in this area that's typhoon prone.
Yeah, and that was one of the big the sticking points, I guess, for this whole thing, right? I mean, people were trying to go based on price, and they had different things, but you guys ended up getting the nod with buried fiber. So this is going to go to everybody's house eventually?
Yes, exactly. It's going to go to every house in the Commonwealth. It will be buried right into the house, and will include the electronics.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
So I know we're excited about it up at the house and everything too, and everyone's going to have an opportunity to get this. So what's next now? Now that you finally got the announcement that it's going to happen, we just got a press release from the governor's office also yesterday to follow up on that. So what's next? What's next for you guys?
Well, the next step is to finalize the agreement between IT&E and the broadband office with regards to the terms and conditions of the project. The broadband office then will be doing a series of environmental and archaeological surveys, and we'll start procuring materials. And we hope to be burying fiber as early as the beginning of second quarter.
Oh my gosh, that's pretty quick. Oh my, really? That's really quick.
Yeah, that's. Yeah. I will say one thing though for your listeners, as we build this fiber, even if you're not interested in taking service, let us build the fiber into your home for the future, because after the project is done, if you want to have the fiber-based service, the installation won't be free. So right now, if you let us build into your home, the installation is completely free. Even if you don't take the service, you don't need to pay for the service.
Oh, that's great. So understood. So like right now, like people might want to get it later, right? But as part of this program, people are going to be able to get it now, and it's not going to cost anything to put it in. But if they want to do it later, if they're like, yeah, you know what, that seems like a good deal, or if they're leasing their land or their homes to someone else, like an apartment or a renter or something like that, they're going to have to end up paying for that if they're going to install it in the future.
Right. The federal grant money only covers installs during this period, this construction period. So if we're done with your neighborhood and you come back and say, now I want the fiber, the federal government doesn't cover that. It only covers it while we're building. So even if you don't want the service, it's in your best interest to have us install the fiber anyway. No obligation.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah.
Well, take advantage of it while you can. This is it. So when people get this fiber all the way to the house,
that's going to really open up the speeds for them. They're going to have more capability to get faster and everything.
Oh yes, at the minimum, they'll be able to get 100 down, but you can do multiple gigabits. If
A minimum of 100 download. That's incredible.
Yeah.
I know that's the big exciting one. How about upload speeds?
Oh, with fiber's a little different than coax cable. So we will have plans that have anywhere up to a gig upload.
Wow, that's incredible.
Yeah.
Yes, please, and thank you. I love it. Just shut up and take my money. That's awesome. So now you got to work. You got to finish the deal, get it finalized with the folks at the beat office. Got to dot some I's, cross some T's, and you said as you can start getting into the ground as soon as the second quarter.
Assuming the environmentals are being completed, yeah, we should. As soon as we can get the materials, probably mid-second quarter. Yep.
No kidding, and that goes to every house, every business, every structure, everything that's out here, and that's Saipan, Tinian, Rhoda.
Correct. Yep, all 3 islands.
But that's really going to change the way everybody's able to get their information, and it's going to change the way people do business too when they have reliable service like that. I know it's. One of the things that really helps too is I discovered during one of your events, I can't remember the guy's name, I want to say it's Jim, about the Wi-Fi calling. And
oh, yes.
Man, totally changed my connectivity for everywhere.
Oh, Wi-Fi calling it's great. I think it's probably the least publicized feature that we have, but it's it's certainly good inside buildings. But if you're outside the country, you can turn on Wi-Fi calling, and essentially you're roaming for free.
Yeah, it's great. Maybe you got to shake the trees over there. Have some of your folks give me a call so we can demonstrate it on there, how people can get that going. I would love to tell. It changed the way I'm able to communicate at my place. I love it.
Oh, it's a popular feature.
All right. So Tobot Castro, one of our viewers, he's asking about like the when you guys do all the new installations with fiber. He says, do we have to change our modem?
Yes, we will. We provide it as part. We provide it as part of the service.
No, there you go, Tobot. There's your answer on that one. So when that goes through and they start moving around, that'll be part of the service. So there you go.
Yeah.
I know we're enjoying it here. I'm looking at our big gray tower over there in the fiber. The guys came in and put that in, and they did a great job.
Absolutely.
All right. Anything else new and exciting that we can share? This was big news. That's why we want to get on it. And thanks for getting us that comment yesterday. But now we know when it's happening and everything. But anything new with you guys that you want to share outside of that?
No. There are lots of new things. We've tailored a lot of our products with lower pricing just because of the economic conditions. We've brought Beam, not to be confused with Bead.
Mm-hmm.
We've brought Beam to Saipan, so we are now delivering fiber-like speeds over our next generation fixed wireless network.
No kidding.
And if you bundle that, with our mobility product, it's the least expensive combination on the island.
All right, so I got to get your guys to come in and talk us through that. We'll give them a whole walkthrough and all that. Sounds like fun. Plus, it's
absolutely
a good excuse to get some of them in there. I'm purposefully trying not to say his name because I say it all the time when we talk. The guy who takes care of us over there.
Does it rhyme with small?
Yes, it does. Small Camaro is what it does. Well, hey, Dave, thanks for giving us that update. Really appreciate it. And we'll look forward to seeing the new stuff. Keep us in the loop with everything that's happening.
Thanks, Brad. And I look forward to seeing you. I'll be on island in a couple weeks.
All right, we'll be here. Look forward to it.
All right.
All right, take care. That's David Gibson, the IT&E CEO, letting us know what's happening with the new IT&E system that's coming through with the announcement of the awarding the NTIA for the whole buried system. So what does that really mean? I mean, it's good stuff. This is one of the things that we were excited about in particular, because we knew that, all of the Guam award went through, and it had pushed through, and it pushed through with nothing aerial. Save for the satellite stuff. So Guam's thing. In fact, we put it on the we posted it on the website yesterday. So here, I'll pull that up for you so you can see it. By the way, what website am I talking about? Great idea, great opportunity for you to mention your website, Brad. Okay, good deal. Keep talking to yourself. It's nminewsservice.com, and that's it right there. Anyway, we'll scroll down here. That's us live on there. Every time we're live, we're there. Hey, there he is right there. That's the IT&E CEO. But here's Guam's information. Guam, they ended up having multiple carriers because they've got such a big place. And what they ended up doing was, here's what they've got. They've got GTA, they've got IT&E, and they've got SpaceX. That's right. In Guam, they've got all these to deal with all of them. GTA is going to be bringing it says storm resilient fiber to 1,400 homes. IT&E is going to deliver gigabit speed fiber to 175 community institutions, including the schools, clinics, libraries, senior centers, public safety facilities, and all that. And then SpaceX is going to go to the places where it just doesn't make sense, where it says where geography makes traditional infrastructure difficult. They've got a bigger place that's a lot different. So that's how they're doing it in Guam and getting it through. But here, they're able to get to everybody with the buried stuff. Now, there were three organizations that tried to get this contract as well from the government, to get this award, I should say. And it ended up going to IT&E. Even GTA was one of them. GTA, Docomo, and IT&E. Docomo had the highest, then GTA was the second highest, and then IT&E had the lowest bid. But either way, the cool thing for us is that this ends up being a great upgrade to everybody storm-wise. Luisa says, what website you ask? Well, let me tell you. Yeah, I know. That's exactly it. You ask your own questions, you can provide the answers. It's pretty nice. But that is the website, by the way. And there's going to be, after the show, you're going to see a whole bunch of stories pop up that we got. And yeah. By the way, Luisa and Toba, I know it's not exactly you might not have all day free, but you guys have the golden ticket to come in here every day to join us for all this stuff. Love to have you in the studio with us and just kick it. All right, well, I'll tell you what, speaking of kick it, let's kick it to the latest news updates from the Associated Press. But before we do that, let's get you a little bit of sports. There was a record made yesterday.
Fox Sports Update.
LeBron James continues to make history. After missing the first 14 games of the season due to sciatica, James was in the Lakers' starting lineup Tuesday night against the Utah Jazz. The 40-year-old James is the first player in NBA history to play in 23 seasons, breaking a tie with Vince Carter.
It's Will Kane Country. Watch it live at noon Eastern, Monday through Thursday at foxnews.com or on the Fox News YouTube channel. And don't miss the show. Listen and follow the podcast 5 days a week at foxnewspodcasts.com or wherever you download your favorite podcasts.
Heading over to the Diamond, Mariners first baseman Josh Naylor hasn't been in Seattle for long, but he already feels at home. After being acquired from the Diamondbacks at the trade deadline, Naylor played 54 regular season games with the Mariners, and he's signing up for more. One day after agreeing to a 5-year contract worth $92.5 million, Naylor credited the Mariners' clubhouse dog Tucker for helping win him over.
And then when I found out we had Tucker was just like, he put me over the edge, man. I love that little guy. I love feeding him every day and just playing with him when I can.
That was courtesy of the Mariners. Naylor helped Seattle reach Game 7 of the American League Championship Series, but the Mariners lost to the Blue Jays to fall 1 game short of the organization's first World Series appearance. In the NFL, Bengals wide receiver Jamar Chase has had his 1-game suspension for spitting on Steelers defensive back Jalen Ramsey upheld after appeal. Chase will now miss Cincinnati's Week 12 game against the Patriots, and the ban will cost him over $500,000. In college football, the latest playoff rankings were released Tuesday night, and Alabama has taken a dive. The Crimson Tide have dropped 6 spots to number 10 after losing to Oklahoma on Saturday, while the Sooners are up 3 spots to number 8. Ohio State remains the top team in the country, followed by Indiana, Texas A&M, Georgia, and Texas Tech, while Ole Miss is 6th, Oregon is 7th, and Notre Dame is 9th. You can listen and follow the Fox Sports podcast at foxsports.com or wherever you get your podcasts. I'm Joe Morgan.
Get more on the Fox Sports app and foxsports.com.
This is Ainsley Earhart. Thank you for joining me for the 52-episode podcast series.
Of former FBI Director James Comey has hit another hurdle. Eric Tucker was at the court for us.
The stated purpose of the arguments was on a defense motion asserting that the prosecution against him is vindictive, but the actual headline came near the end of the hearing when the Justice Department, in a fairly remarkable concession, acknowledged that not all grand jurors were present for the return of the second and final indictment in the case. Comey's lawyers say that that is grounds for dismissal. The judge said he would take it under advisement and that it was too weighty of an issue to decide from the bench. But it really does further imperil a prosecution that's already been subject to multiple challenges, including to the legitimacy of the prosecutor who brought the case.
Congress is sending President Trump a bill to compel the Justice Department to make public its case files on convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. Attorney General Pam Bondi.
But also providing maximum transparency.
Harvard University's reopened an investigation into connections between its former president, Larry Summers, and Epstein. This is what he told one of his classes yesterday.
Some of you will have seen my statement of regret, expressing my shame with respect to what I did in communication with Mr. Epstein, and that I've stated that I'm going to step back from public activities, but for a time, but I think it's very important to fulfill my teaching obligations.
That sound courtesy Lola DeSantis. Summers is also resigning from the board of OpenAI. The U.S. trade deficit fell by nearly 24% in August as President Trump's tariffs pushed imports lower. And another erratic day for stocks, but the main indexes closed higher. The S&P added 0.4%, the Nasdaq 0.6%. The Dow gained 47 points, just 0.1%. This is AP News. Poland's retaliating diplomatically against Russia after a recent case of railway sabotage.
Poland's foreign minister says he will order the closure of the last Russian consulate still operating in the country after authorities said 2 Ukrainian citizens working for Moscow are suspected of blowing up a railway line in Poland. Radek Sikorski says he had repeatedly warned Russia that its diplomatic and consular presence would be reduced further if it didn't cease hostile actions against Poland. The closure will leave Russia with only its embassy in Warsaw. On Monday, Prime Minister Donald Tusk told the Polish Parliament the 2 suspects had been collaborating with the Russian secret services for a long time, adding their identities were known but could not be revealed to the public because of an ongoing probe, and that the pair had already left Poland, crossing into Belarus. I'm Charles de la Tasma.
There's more news and the latest developments at apnews.com. I'm Ben Thomas. Thanks for
If
listening.
you see something, say something. And stay anonymous. Call Crime Stoppers at 234-7272 or submit a tip online at nmicrimestoppers.com. No names, no caller ID, no recordings, just your info. And if your tip leads to an arrest, you could earn up to $1,000 in cash. Your tips have helped take hundreds of criminals off the streets in the NMI. It works because of you. Crime Stoppers, we want your information, not your name. PHI is your local pharmacy serving customers in Cagman, Garapan, and Dandan since 1996. Shop PHI Pharmacy for all your prescriptions, and we even offer a large line of multivitamin supplements. Our Dandan location is open weekdays from 8 to 6 and 8 to 4 on weekends. Or visit our Garapan and Cagman locations weekdays from 8 to 6 and 8 to 1 on Saturdays. Check us out online at phipharmacy.com or follow us on Facebook. PHI is a locally owned independent community Health Mart pharmacy. Health Mart, taking the time to listen and care.
Hey, bro, can I grab your bush?
Yeah, man, go for it.
Right on. Thanks, bro. Hey, bro, can I grab your bush too?
Sure, bro. Go ahead.
Thanks.
Now I can grab my own bush. Saipan, it's time to grab your bush. Pick up a 12-pack of ice-cold Bush, and you're in for more than just a refreshing beer. Every 12-pack gives you a chance to win exclusive Bush gear and more. So don't wait. Swing by your favorite store, grab your Bush, and join the fun. Because here in Saipan, the best moments are even better with Bush. Grab your Bush today.
charm like honey and milk. He's got the vibe, he's got the flow. Every day he steals the show. Healing Gizmo, higher than the radio. He's the man, the mythical. Feeling sexy, feeling bold. Healing Gizmo.
For real, though. Oh, my goodness. Well, folks, we had so much action going on here this morning. We didn't even get to tell you about some of the great stuff that's happening all around here in the islands, but we could knock out some of it right now by telling you what it's like getting around. So let's get down to your traffic report. I'm telling you, it was that action-packed this morning. We got so much going on. So here we go. Let's take a good old look at how you are getting around the island this morning. And hopefully you're able to get around as good as this music is. My goodness. Things looking pretty good over there by Chalaman Senior Martinez. The CMM by Shell Dan Den is looking pretty good. Driving by and looking around from the aerials, pretty good. It even looks good over there by the intersection that matters, at the place where connections matter. IT&E, everything looking cherry strawberry. That's right, LJ, I'm using it. just this time. We're looking good all the way down Beach Road, even over there by the post office, things are looking good. Guangdong Hardware as well, even over there by Green Consumer Mart. That's where you can see a lot of traffic typically. All the back roads are looking mighty fine. That's right, Issa Drive, not too shabby, all the way through Esteo and everything. Puerto Rico's looking good. The tennis/pickleball courts looking good. A little bit of traffic through Garapan, as one would expect at this time. Double barrel look down Beach Road and Middle Road, everything looking fine. If you really want it to look fine, just look at it from one of the seats of Transit CNMI's Blue Line. They're taking people around everywhere they need to go, from Totaville to the Paseo and everywhere in between. It is really pretty good. And it's also pretty cheap. It's affordable and everything. It's $2, takes you anywhere you need to go on the Blue Line. And they're operating 6:30 in the morning to 8:30 in the morning, Monday through Friday. 6:30 in the morning to 8 p.m., weekends and holidays. Guess what? If you're a student, veteran, active duty military, you're a Monamco, or if you've got a disability, that's only $1. $1! And it will take you anywhere you need to go on Blue Line. It is great, $1. And even better than that, if you're a veteran or an active duty service member and you've got your family members with you, you get to roll for free. That's right, in the month of November anyway. And that's part of their give back to everybody. It is amazing that they're able to do that. And that's one of the reasons why they're an award-winning public transportation system. Make sure you pay, though, when you do pay, an exact change, because they don't make change for you. Give them a call if you want to get some more information. 236-2682. That is the way to do with the line that is blue, and they're coming for you. Just imagine air conditioning. It's amazing. They're comfortable, they're clean, and free Wi-Fi. You can't beat it. It is the best deal in town, and they do it for you. They're award-winning, the best in the nation, and it's here in Saipan. Can you believe it? The answer is yes. You should believe it, because they're great. You know what else is great? Those Thanksgiving platters over there at Surf Club. That's right. Remember those platters during the pandemic? Well, Thanksgiving platters are available today at Surf Club. The promo lasts from November 12th to December 6th. You can cater your Thanksgiving party with Surf Club today. Give them a call at 235-1122. A Thanksgiving platter from Surf Club would be pretty bomb. And you can find out more about what they've got, but you got to give them a call, 235-1122, 235-1122. And make sure, don't try to do this for Christmas. It's only from now until December 6th. So you can cater your whole Thanksgiving party with Surf Club, 235-1122. All right, well, they've got great deals going on. Everybody's got something going. And, we were talking about this earlier in the week about that documentary from Yes Theory, which was pretty amazing. But their next one is out already. And wow, I hadn't seen it yet. Now I'm going to have to post it up for you guys, and we'll check it out again. I loved it. And it had the part one moved people. I can tell you that. People were definitely moved by what Yes Theory posted about our islands, the interviews that they had with people. And let's just see. I've only been told that it's up. I'm doing a quick search for it now, Tobot. Yes Theory. I see Yes Theory. Here we go. Dark Secrets of America's Most Isolated Islands. So I see that one. Here, let's hit the videos button again to see if the new one. Yep, there it is. It's got to be part 2. Well, no, it says 3 days ago. So I don't see the part 2 yet. But there's going to be 3 parts. It's a 3-part series. So at least they've got part 1 up. And it looks like they post a video like every couple of weeks is what that looks, just by looking at everything that they have. Excuse me, as I fight through that yawn. It looks like what they do, their frequency It posts like every couple of weeks. This video that's only been up for 3 days has already got 1.5 million views. No kidding. Yeah, no kidding, Toba. He's like Saipan's most interesting man, Vladislav Milnik. Yeah, Vlad. He is the most interesting man in the world, at least in our local world. That guy does all kinds of cool stuff. He goes everywhere. Like, I love that my job lets me do all this stuff. His job is that. That is just really pretty cool. Anyway, we're going to continue to follow these guys so that we can bring it to you when it comes out. And unless it's already there, then, oh no. Oh no. Wow. Oh, jeez. We just got some bad news. Wow. Folks, I hate to be the messenger on this one. And we just received a message that our former lieutenant governor, Diego Benavente, just passed away. Wow. Oh, that's awful. That's awful news. You know, we knew that he was sick and that he was, you know, he had received his, is this the image that everyone's sending now? No, that's something else. But this just got sent to us. Oh, no. You know, he had such a positive message at the APIL, and everybody recognized him. It was just a celebration, a party for him. Was that like about a month and a half ago? He looked great. His voice was strong. His message was deep. I didn't think he was that close. We got the word about him being sick in August. And here we are in November. Let me just take a moment to pray for him and his family real quick. Wow. The message that we sent to him, and after we heard about it, his diagnosis in August, it was, you know, just Havade Diego, just heard about your diagnosis, prayed for you and your family. You're a good man, and I know there's many people praying for you and your family. Our family is here. If there's something we could do, please let us know. He's like,
Thanks, Brad. Thanks for your kind words and for reaching out to me. Truly appreciate it. I can only ask for your continued prayers. And we knew there was the big fishing tournament. I said, "You've got him, my friend." He said, "Fish as much as you can. Make those fish tell their offspring about the legend of you as a master angler." And say, "LOL, thanks for making me smile." And then a few days later, we told him that there was a ship that came in and that we were going to tour it, and asked him if he wanted to join. He said he was feeling a little weak back then, but thanks for thinking of him. I just didn't realize it was that far along. And I think that maybe a lot of folks, I mean, it's a loss for the CNMI, really. I mean, just a genuinely nice person, a friend to anyone who gets to have that conversation with him. Yeah. Well, that's it. Wow. You know, over the years, got to know him, got to know his wife, got to know James pretty well. You know, working with him over at CUC, you know, he's moved on since, and got to play basketball with him too. Dude's a good basketball player. Yeah, I'm really sad to hear about that. We'll probably end up, you'll see us posting stuff today. We're going to receive, I'm sure, all kinds of statements from senators and the governor. I imagine his former partner in politics, Juan Nikai Babauta, will probably have some kind of a release that comes out too. We'll reach out to him. But, wow. You know, the older you get, the more people that you come in contact with who will pass away. And, you know, someone who's just a good family guy. And he named his boats after his wife. I don't know, were there a million Victorias? Oh, man. Diego Benavente is gone. Well, I'm glad I got to meet you. And get to know you a little bit. Well, let's do this. It's sad. If you've got a, maybe if you got a memory, maybe you've got a story to share. You've got a memory or an experience with Diego Benavente. Why don't you share it with us? Give us a call. 789-2323. 789-2323. I'm sure his family, if they end up seeing this later, would be something that they would appreciate hearing. I'm not gonna forget his smile and his laugh. And you guys, again, call if you've got it. Don't worry about if I'm talking or something like that. I won't stay silent while we're waiting for you to call. But 789-2323. Tell us a story. Tell us or your impression of him. You know, if you've ever bumped into him, if you ever had a conversation with him or his family, let us know. I remember his smile. I think what the image burned into my memory is him dancing with his wife, Vicky. And then both smiling, like they were still young and in love, still two little kids, still on their first date. Yeah. And he went out in a great way having that, like that party. Full of life, full of love, surrounded by friends and family. Wow. Yeah, I would see them coming in at the fishing tournaments, you know, together with the fish that they caught as a team. Yeah, I just heard. Where do you go? I know we have to make a post about it, and because it's a news thing and everything. Wow. That's just too bad. I'm just really sorry to hear it. And yeah, people are sending messages. Evelyn saying his unconditional love to the CNMI will never be forgotten. And sending her, Lorraine says sending our prayers of comfort and strength to Auntie Vicky and the children. Uncle Diego, rest in peace. Yeah. I mean, I guess we could do this here. You know, the tough thing about it is that you still got to post it and you got to do all the work and everything like that, but it's just not great. I guess we can post this on here. There we go. Well, really just sad to hear it. All right, guys. We're going to end up, we'll take your calls, and we're also going to take a little bit of a break. Yeah, that sucks. And it's a big loss for us, for the whole community. Of course, for his family. Oh, I love this photo. Oh, this is such a great photo. Thank you so much for sending this to me. I'm going to post this, all right? Thank you. Here, you're going to love this. This is awesome. From their wedding day. Thanks for sending that. Look at those big smiles. Look at those guys. Those kids. No. He knew that there was only so much time that he had, and he said, I'm going to go out my way. We're going to have fun. And he was able to deliver his remarks at the Association of Pacific Island Legislatures. Thanks for sending that photo. I'll tell you, but that's kind of how I remember them not there. Of course, I wasn't there, but like I just kind of always think of them together and smiling. Yeah. I know we stopped for a little bit to do it, but, you know, we asked for you guys to, you know, if you pray, if you're the praying type, you know, pray for him, pray for his family, you know, and yeah. All right, we're gonna, we'll take a break. We're gonna go and get you the latest update from the Associated Press as, you know, make a post about the passing of our friend. Diego Benedetti, a loss for the entire Commonwealth.
Congress is sending President Trump a bill to compel the Justice Department to make public its case files on convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. Ed Donahue has the latest.
Attorney General Pam Bondi was asked what's next.
We will continue to follow the law, again, while protecting victims, but also providing maximum transparency.
In the Senate, Minority Leader Chuck Schumer says Democrats will be watching the president.
So I want to be clear. Anything less than full transparency will be unacceptable in the eyes of the American people. If Donald Trump refuses to comply, if he refuses to obey the law, Senate Democrats will hold him accountable.
There is plenty of public anticipation about what more the files could reveal. The bill also allows the Justice Department to withhold information that could jeopardize active investigations or prosecutions. I'm Ed Donahue.
Once the president signs the bill, it sets a 30-day countdown for the Justice Department to produce the files. The prosecution of former FBI Director James Comey's hit another hurdle. Hai Panjwani reports the Justice Department's acknowledged the full grand jury did not review a copy of the final indictment.
That's a concession that may further hurt the prosecution, which has already been subject to multiple challenges and demands for the case's dismissal. The revelation is the latest indication of a troubled presentation of the case to the grand jury by an inexperienced and hastily appointed U.S. attorney named to the job just days earlier by President Donald Trump. Comey has pleaded not guilty to charges accusing him of making a false statement and obstructing Congress. He's denied any wrongdoing. Trump fired Comey as FBI director in May 2017 as Comey was overseeing an FBI investigation into potential ties between Russia and Trump's 2016 campaign. The two have been publicly at odds ever since. Haya Panjwani, Washington.
This is AP News. Seth Sutel now with the AP Markets Report.
Stocks closed higher on Wall Street after another day of unsettled trading. The S&P 500 added 0.4% Wednesday after a lot of bouncing around earlier in the day. The Dow Jones Industrial Average edged up 47 points. That's about 0.1%. The Nasdaq Composite climbed 0.6%. Nvidia rose 2.8%. The AI chip giant rose another 5% in after-hours trading after turning in another blowout profit report. Treasury yields held relatively steady in the bond market. Traders will be closely watching data coming out Thursday morning. The Labor Department's September jobs report was delayed by the government shutdown. Seth Sutel, New York.
And the U.S. trade deficit fell by nearly 24% in August as President Trump's tariffs pushed imports lower. There's more news at apnews.com. I'm Ben Thomas. Thanks for listening.
If you see something, say something, and stay anonymous. Call Crime Stoppers at 234-7272 or submit a tip online at nmicrimestoppers.com. No names, no caller ID, no recordings, just your info. And if your tip leads to an arrest, you could earn up to $1,000 in cash. Your tips have helped take hundreds of criminals off the streets in the NMI. It works because of you. Crime Stoppers, we want your information, not your name. PHI is your local pharmacy serving customers in Cagman, Garapan, and Dandan since 1996. Shop PHI Pharmacy for all your prescriptions, and we even offer a large line of multivitamin supplements. Our Dandan location is open weekdays from 8 to 6 and 8 to 4 on weekends. Or visit our Garapan and Cagman locations weekdays from 8 to 6 and 8 to 1 on Saturdays. Check us out online at phipharmacy.com or follow us on Facebook. PHI is a locally owned independent community Health Mart pharmacy. Health Mart, taking the time to listen and care.
We're bringing heat today, so let's get started. Woke up and smiled, the sun shining. Let the sun shine in. Got dreams to chase and a world to win. Turn up the Rios is today, and let's dance through this day. Feel the vibe in the air. Come on, let's play. We live in love, making waves as we go. With every heartbeat, it's an endless show. We're living bright, let the music ignite. Good morning, Marianas. Let's shine tonight. La la la. man, the myth, the glow. Feeling sexy, feeling bold, feeling easy, more hotter than the radio. He's the man, the myth, the glow. Feeling sexy, feeling bold, feeling easy, more, feeling easy, more. Feeling cheesy, more hotter than the radio. He's the man, the myth, the glow. Feeling sexy, feeling bold, feeling cheesy, more hotter than the radio. He's the man, the myth, the glow. Feeling sexy, feeling bold, feeling cheesy, more, feeling cheesy, more, feeling cheesy, more, feeling cheesy, more. The clock strikes 6, the coffee brews. Downtown sings, it's the morning news. Then comes a voice smooth as silk, dripping charm like honey and milk.
All right, everybody, welcome back. It is 9:14 in the morning here on Thursday, and we just had to go through and make a bunch of posts real quick and get that stuff going for you. Just a loss for all of us out here, trying to think about, our former Lieutenant Governor, Diego Benavente, passing away this morning. Not at all the news that we were expecting to have for you and to post, and just a shock, that it was happening. I mean, not so much that we knew he was sick and we knew about the. I just didn't think it was this close in coming, and I guess there's never a good enough time. All right, well, folks, that's about what we've got for you today anyway. We're going to go ahead and post all the other news stuff. We got to the traffic for you and all that. We got the news, and, trying to deal with that, and we want to do the right stuff with the family and everything, too. So that's about it for you for today. I want to say thanks to everyone for tuning in, for watching, and also it was nice to see some folks yesterday went to Gene's barbershop, and got to meet a whole bunch of folks who mentioned that they watched the show and they watched the news and all that other stuff and thanked us for it. And we just want to say thanks to them for saying hi and reaching out. But that's what we got for you today, guys. At least for now. I want to get hustling on some of these things that I know are going to be coming for us. Just sad news for everybody. Pray for the family. Pray for Diego, get into heaven, and pray for to comfort their family, and that hopefully that his passing, that silver lining for every bad situation, every sad situation. Always look for that, and when somebody passes, the thing I look for, that silver lining, is that at least it brings everybody back together. It brings the whole family together, and they find some strength in getting back together. Strength together to mourn his passing. I know it's just fresh and it just happened. I could just see it. Anyway, guys. Yeah, I love you guys. I don't say that too often, but I do. And we're gonna call it a show. All right. I don't know how to get cheery. I don't know how to end it on a super happy note or anything like that. I just don't know how to do it. I'm not that good at it today. All right. So we're going to wrap it like that. All right, guys. Take care. We'll see you tomorrow morning.